The stage is officially set for one of the most anticipated boxing showdowns in recent history, as Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford both successfully made weight ahead of their blockbuster clash at super middleweight. On Friday afternoon, in front of a raucous crowd of fans and media, the 2-4-pound greats stepped onto the scale and each registered 167.5 pounds, well within the division limit of 168 pounds. The weigh-in ceremony, held under the bright lights with thousands in attendance, was more than just a formality. It symbolized the culmination of months of anticipation, hype, and debate surrounding whether Crawford, the undisputed welterweight champion, could make the daring leap up 3 weight classes to challenge Alvarez, the undisputed king at 168. As Alvarez stripped down and hit the scale first, the arena erupted with chants of Canelo. Canelo. His lean but muscular frame reflected the work put in during camp, with his team looking satisfied that he was both comfortable and strong at the weight. At 34 years old, Alvarez has been campaigning at super middleweight for several years, and the number on the scale reaffirmed that he remains fully at home in the division he has long dominated. Crawford, stepping up after conquering 147 pounds in dominant fashion, followed suit with confidence. There had been questions throughout fight week about how his frame would carry the added mass. At 37, he is moving into uncharted territory, but when the scale flashed 167.5, Crawford appeared calm, focused, and ready. His physique was noticeably fuller, yet still sharp, suggesting that his camp managed the jump in weight strategically. The crowd response for Crawford was mixed, cheers from his loyal supporters and boos from Alvarez's fan base, but his steely demeanor never wavered. After both fighters successfully made weight, the moment boxing fans had been waiting for arrived, the final face-off. Alvarez, stone-faced and fiery-eyed, locked in on Crawford from inches away, refusing to break his stare. Crawford, known for his intensity at stare-downs, returned the favor, jawing slightly as security and promoters hovered nearby, ready to separate them at any sign of escalation. The tension was palpable, with the crowd roaring as the two champions gave a preview of the psychological warfare they would unleash inside the ring. For Alvarez, this fight represents yet another chance to reinforce his legacy. Already an all-time great, he has built his resume on victories against names like Gennady Golovkin, Sergey Kovalev, and Caleb Plant. But a win over Crawford, the man many consider the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, would be a definitive statement that his dominance extends beyond size and divisions. Crawford, meanwhile, is attempting to accomplish something unprecedented in the modern four-belt era. Having already unified lightweight and welterweight, a win at super middleweight would make him a 3-division undisputed champion, an achievement that would place him in virtually untouchable territory historically. Critics have questioned whether his speed, timing, and power will translate against a naturally bigger and stronger foe like Canelo. But Crawford has built his career on defying odds, and stepping up to face Alvarez at his best weight is the ultimate gamble. The weigh-in also sets the stage for an electric atmosphere on fight night. With Alvarez's loyal Mexican fan base packing the venue and Crawford's supporters traveling in droves, the arena promises to be split down the middle, creating a cauldron of energy. The fact that both fighters looked strong and healthy on the scale only intensifies expectations that neither will have any excuses once the opening bell rings. From a tactical standpoint, Alvarez's ability to pressure, work the body, and deliver punishing power shots will clash with Crawford's elite footwork, counterpunching, and adaptability. At 167.5, both appear in peak physical condition, leaving fans and analysts buzzing about how those styles will mesh in real time. The weigh-in is done, the talking is nearly over, and now all that remains is the fight itself. On Saturday night, two of the greatest boxers of this generation will collide in a battle that promises not only to determine supremacy at 168 pounds but also to reshape the conversation about pound-for-pound greatness in the sport of boxing.